Tēnā koe Carol, tēnā koe Anaket. Kia ora, no mai, haere mai. He rahi te kite I a koutou katoa. It is great to be here with you all this afternoon and to be part of what is a wonderful celebration every year. It did take a little bit to get there this year, so we went up the alert levels, down the alert levels, back up again, down again with a few changes of venue, numbers of guests shrinking and rising, but we got here. Then we had the small issue of the harbour bridge, but luckily there are ferries. So thankfully we had the team here at the Victoria, this lovely building, who were able to accommodate us no matter what the level. So we're very grateful to you, and it's wonderful to be here. I'd like to extend a huge thank you to their excellencies, Dame Patsy Reddy and Sir David Gascoigne, who are here with us again this year. Thank you for your support. It's been enduring support, and we welcome you both here today. Thank you. A special welcome also to Dame Neva Glavish in the audience also, and to Sir Graeme Dingle, Joanne Wilkinson, Lady Dingle, and to Philip Littlewood, the CEO of Stride Property Group, who's our principal sponsor of the Excellence Awards here today. But thank you to all of you, to all of our students out there, to our community partners. Many of you have come from around New Zealand today, to our sponsors, as we've already acknowledged, and our friends. Lots of friends, we're lucky. So we're very grateful that you're all sharing this event today. This event is simply the absolute highlight of our year at the Graeme Dingle Foundation. We get to share the successes and achievements of our students, our winners, but also share with the staff, the schools, and the volunteers and everyone that has helped them on their journey and on the way. This is where we get to hear and to share the very essence and the heartbeat of what makes our organisation come alive. And all the hard work of the year, all the dramas with funding and things like that just melts away when we hear our winning students, all of you, stand up and tell your own unique and amazing stories. And stories that just show what is possible if you give someone the chance, and then it's up to them. They run with it, and that's exactly what these students have done who are going to be speaking to you today. It gives everyone, I think, who supports our programs, hope and inspiration for the future, and you give back to all of us in ways that you'll never know. That's what makes it great. I'd like to acknowledge our founders, Sir Graeme Dingle and Joanne Wilkinson, two people who set the course, as we've just seen, 25 years ago when they started the foundation. So they've impacted the lives of nearly 300,000 students, as we've heard. But if you ask them, and I talked to them quite a bit, they would say that their work has just begun. Their goal, and the goal of the foundation and all of us, is to ensure every child in Aotearoa gets the same chance to live their best life, one that's full of possibility and hope. Whoops, there go my glasses. And, you know, just like our winners, they grabbed that chance. So we want to find more of those students in the future. So today we have nearly 28,000 students across the country on a Graeme Dingle Foundation program. This afternoon you're going to have the delight of listening to our winners. Students have made the most of their chances, and they're winners. So this year, let's face it, it hasn't been your bog standard average kind of year, has it? Thanks to COVID-19. So a year ago, as we stood here at the very same awards in the evening, could you have imagined we would have experienced a lockdown with all the things that entailed? Or that international travel would be all but stopped? Or that we'd be talking about face masks and the hand sanitizer, and you'd have those in your goodie bags? So I would like to take a moment to acknowledge our Graeme Dingle Foundation team, our community partners, and our national office team, and together with some of our sponsors. So this year during lockdown, as Dame Patsy kindly already mentioned, we moved really, really fast and innovated, probably like we never have for a few years, to be honest. We got online, we stayed in touch with our students in every possible way. Our teams took to YouTube. Our KiwiCan leaders were just awesome. You should see some of the stuff they produced. Our mentors, our business mentors, filmed themselves in their own lounges and managed to beam themselves into the Career Navigated students' homes so that they could contribute as well. And then finally, as part of the Ministry of Education's series, our talented KiwiCan leaders went on air on TVNZ and were able to give more tamariki the lessons in well-being and things that they needed at the time, which was just fantastic. So funding challenges, tough at the best of times when you're an NGO, have been next level to get through this year. But many of our corporate sponsors, in fact all our corporate sponsors, our trust partners, individuals that support us, and government have all stuck with us. So, you know, it's been an absolutely amazing effort, and we thank you so very much for sticking with us. And hopefully today we'll be able to show you exactly why it's so important. The Graeme Dingle Foundation was made an essential service level 4 during lockdown. But as, again, Dame Patsy's mentioned, I'm going to repeat on this theme, I believe that our role is going to be even more important in the coming years than it even was in lockdown. So it's to support our tamariki and rangatahi in an uncertain world, to give them, though, the resilience and the confidence to get out there and just face whatever comes at them, to overcome any obstacle. And then they'll be bulletproof, which is great. So to the students of 2020, you are amazing. This has been the toughest of years, and you are the class of 2020. You've done it. You've made it through your programs, and you've excelled, and you've won, which is incredible. We can't wait to hear all of your stories. But because you are a special bunch, and it's been a special year, we've actually come up with some prizes this year. So we need you to remember what seat you're in, you and your supporters. And in a minute, I'm going to have some help from my friends who are going to come up and help us find those prizes. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, students. Thank you for being here this afternoon to share this special day with us.